Welcome back to another DKM Plush Fighter interview. I'm joined by Lewis, who makes his first foray into the world of boxing, making his debut come fight night next week. Lewis, I know we spoke a little bit there off camera about some of the demons and some of the struggles that you've had in the past. Just briefly kind of summarise, what got you into boxing?
Right, what got me into boxing is, I lost my mum losing my mum in a pandemic. You know, I was battling addiction, cocaine addiction, alcohol addiction. I was definitely born an addict. My mum lost her life to cancer in the pandemic. She is only just 54 years young, you know, and I would say boxing found me. As a kid, I always wanted to box, but I didn't have that option because my old man, being ex-military, you know, he pushed me into football, which I did love at the time. And then from the age of 15 through to the age of 22, I was reckless, in and out of prison, a lot of street fighting. But you know, for my addiction purposes and my ADHD, you know, processing it correctly, this has changed my life around. So I'm not going to stop doing this, what is making me feel so good. Not just that, I'm inspiring others. You know, if you're rock bottom, if there's that little fire in your belly not to give up, you'll be surprised what you can come back from, man. And you're only going to come back stronger. But you know, getting to the point, I'm excited to fight. Yes, it's my first fight coming up. I respect anyone getting in the ring, but I'm not there to be nice. Do you know what I mean? I'm there to take people out. And that is what I'm here for. You know, I've got a lot of demons that I want to release inside me, but also show to others that anything is possible when you put your mind to it, you know. And that's what it's about, being out your depth. If you're in your comfort zone, you're not going to grow there, you know. And, you know, as a profession, my career, I've been personal training for 10 years. I love helping people. You know, that's what life is about. I'm a higher believer in a higher power. Without my higher power, my self-belief, my recovery program, boxing, I would not be here today. In the pandemic, first time ever, tried taking my own life twice when I was on medication, which I've never took before. But weirdly, I would not weirdly abuse drugs. I did, but I didn't understand addiction. You know, my mum was an addict, and now I understand addiction and everything else. It's not a choice, it's a disease. You know, just like cancer is a disease. But I'm so glad that I'm here, and it feels like home, man. I see a lot of nervous people. You know, I'm excited, I'm nervous, but I'm very relaxed going into my first fight. You know, I know what I'm capable of doing because of the self-belief that I've had. I've been homeless in the past. You know, I've got a daughter I haven't seen since 2016. There's so many reasons, you know, why I know I can achieve great things because of the self-belief. I'm not just doing this as a one-off. You know, I don't want to be static in the sport. I want to see how far I can go because I know I've got serious potential. What I've learned in the space of a couple months, you know, I've surprised myself actually. I'm not afraid of getting in the ring with anyone. You know, no matter what the weight category is. I know there's rules to this stuff, which I respect the boxing rules and everything else. But you know, if you can take a shot and throw back and dig deep, then you're halfway there, man. You know, I'm here to master the basics, and that's what it's about. You know, to learn and improve. So.
Well, that's a perfect introduction to you, Lewis. Just in terms of the camp leading up to this fight, what does a normal day look like for you?
A normal day? My whole day is fitness. You know, being in the industry, sparring 3-4 times a week. I've done my first Shark Tank a couple weeks back. You know, some very good level boxers, some amateurs, different weight categories. I went back to back 8 rounds, you know, 10 seconds rest, if that. The proper Shark Tank, and you know, I dug deep, and coming out of that I realised, man, I can go through anything. You know, I know I can go through anything. You know, you've got to grit your teeth and just go through it. But yeah, training is intense, but I love intensity. You know, I like pressure. I work better under pressure. I thrive off negativity. Tell me I can't do something, I'll show you every reason why I can't do something. Yeah, I'm a respectful person, very loyal person as well. But you know, just training camp, tech sparring. I've been training at sparring other academies, seasoned amateurs, you know, and I'm holding my own. These guys have had 15 fights or so and they're seasoned, you know, and I'm putting the pressure on them as well, you know, and big respect to West London Boxing Academy for the passion and what they're giving to us to prepare us for fight night. You know, Trishan, Joe and Atlas helped me, myself and many of the other fighters. Same as Danny, you know, we're a family, man. It doesn't matter your race, your colour, we're just one big family. And you know, I'm going to dedicate my life to this sport, you know, and see how truly far I can go with this. And if I can inspire just one person, if you're going through any kind of struggle, find a sport, whether it's boxing or whatever it may be, you will truly find yourself. But number one, just my personal opinion, you know, if you are religious or a spiritual person, it's not about living on your will, you know, live on that higher power of God and have faith. You know, things go wrong for a reason. And you got to be humble when times are hard, and you got to be humble when things are good, you know.
But kind of what can the fans expect from you on fight night? Are we looking at a points win? Are you going to give it all and look for the knockout? Like, what are we talking about?
I'm there to take somebody out. I'm not there to be nice. You know, yes, stick to the basics. You know, fundamentals work. The basics do work. But I truly believe I am going to stop my opponent in the first round, or at least knock him out within those first 3 rounds. 100%.
Perfect. And you kind of look into the camera right there, and just a little message for your fans and supporters that'll be watching you live on Fight Night.
So a message to anyone watching this, really. I just want to say thank you to those people that have truly supported me. You know who you are, I haven't got to mention names. And you know, it's going to be an exciting night. I'm going to perform to the best of my ability, you know, and bring that entertainment. More importantly, I am definitely going to get that win. So stay tuned, stay locked, and you know, don't blink, because the knockout is definitely coming, 100%, or the stoppage, definitely.
Perfect, Lewis. We'll end it there, and we'll catch up with you on Fight Night. Thanks for your time, buddy.
Thank you. Appreciate that.